First, insert the silicone plug into the corresponding hole. Press with your finger to ensure it is tight. Then, insert the temperature sensor into the hole of the silicone plug and secure it. Check that the temperature sensor does not move freely. This completes the installation of the temperature sensor. First, demonstrate the process of placing the waste pipe, drain tube, into the viscometer outside the test water bath. The end of the drain tube should slightly bend inward when it touches the bottom of the viscometer. This completes the installation. Next, clamp the viscometer onto the test stand and place it into the test water bath. Repeat the previous steps. Thread the drain tube through the second layer hole under the test stand and check that it reaches the proper position. Then, insert the glass sand core through the first layer hole on the top of the test stand and install it. The main controller has 8 communication ports. You can connect one end of the aviation cable, communication cable, to any port. Make sure the red dot on the cable aligns with the small red notch on the port. You will hear a small click when it is properly connected. Connect the main controller and the test stand via the communication cable. Next, connect the manifold block to the test stand. Take the manifold block and a short tube. Connect one end of the tube to the A1 port on the manifold block and the other end to the A1 port on the test stand. Then, take a slightly longer tube. Connect one end to the B1 port on the manifold block, and the other end to the B1 port on the test stand. Use the same method to connect a short tube to A2 and a long tube to B2. Now, install the viscometer in its clamp. First, loosen the circular ring at the bottom of the clamp and move it to the top to align with the bottom of the hole. Then, tighten the ring. Next, insert the viscometer from the bottom of the clamp and secure it in place. Loosen the ring again and tighten it at the appropriate position along the tube so that the viscometer does not wobble. Check by gently shaking it. Hold the basket clamp with one hand and release the spring platform of the test stand with the other. Gently place the basket onto the platform, aligning the bottom and the tube openings. Connect the water hoses to the water bath. Insert the back of the test stand into the rectangular slot in the water bath reserved for it. Place the second test stand into the water bath in the same way. Connect the manifold block and the test stand. Make sure A1 connects to A1 and B1 connects to B1. Connect the side ports of the manifold block with long tubes. After connecting the tubes on both units, extend the tube into the waste bottle and connect the two waste bottles with a short tube. Next, use long tubes to connect the front and rear interfaces of the vacuum pump to the two waste bottles. Connect the drain tubes to the bottom of the aluminum blocks on both test stands. Connect all black cables. Finally, insert the glass sand core from the top black platform of the test stand into the viscometer.